Welcome back, everyone. This is Arafel playing Dungeon Breaker, and we are at what appears to be the very depths, and yeah, this looks like the end of it, of the dangerous Otherworld Labyrinth. After the conclusion of the main games, Princess Celsia, now acting regent, sent Alec and his team here to search for a crown that the only person to make it to the depths of this dungeon left here, whenever that was. And here at the very depths of the dungeon, we have someone called Leen. She almost looks familiar. The art style is definitely the same as the rest of the characters. I wonder if she's a character from another one of their games. Anyway. She's saying this is the secret base of the Wizard Empire. Or Wellzar, rather. The Wizard are the magic-using people that have been... Anyway. This, I think, is Kaede. There's a feeling that something is very wrong about this, that maybe it's their imagination. Very mistaken, basically. What are you saying? My gut's always right. From the feel of it, this must be the headquarters of the Wellzar Empire. No mistaking it. And she found a pretty crown. Must belong to the enemy general. Spoils of war. And Alec notices, hey, that crown. And of course she gets all aggressive about it, figures he's one of their fighters and their monsters. And of course he's like, what's this? Wellzar whatever? It's no use playing dumb. She is Claíomh, one of the 12 knights of the Fiona... I guess you'd call that queendom, because it's like kingdom but with a queen. And she's going to defeat the Wellzar Empire. Like, hey, hold on here. She's not listening. So, Leon has appeared, Kaede has appeared, and I have no idea what to expect from them. First of all, he should have the... Oh, he does have it, I just need to find it. Everyone, all stats up. There. We can start with a break force on what's probably the healer. Ultimate magic, and her defensive thing. Yeah, those are some nice gains. Big numbers on this stat boost. And Priya fell asleep. Priya still has her self-recovery going, but she's sleeping. And that had no effect because everyone's already boosted too much, apparently. Alright, there's the all-heal status. Yeah, as I've mentioned before, the problem with having so many skills is finding the ones you want. There it is, all status. Yeah, I should have done a health heal in there too. Anyway, that magic is good damage. Alright, I'll do the revive. That's at the bottom of the list, so it's easy to find. She can heal. And I'm going to keep having Leen do magic. Think of, didn't I have a debuff too? Yeah, this one. All stats down. She can do magic, she can do magic. Oh, that's a lot of magic resist dropping on Kaede. Which suggests she had a ton to begin with, which makes sense. She's more of a magic type just from her appearance. Now Alec's confused. I thought that said confused. Maybe confusion works like in Pokemon, where sometimes you do what you're supposed to and sometimes you don't. Good damage there. She could do her thing that's basically a full heal and status cure. Yeah, this is a neat skill. Can't quite read the whole thing, I'm not sure what that first kanji is, but this is flower, this is butterfly, and this is like those paper seals that she has. Alright, time to revive again. Have him heal while the... No, if he can attack, Tina can heal. I do think I like having the mages magicking. Yep, 500, 300. Wonder if by getting knocked out she lost her buffs. Let's try recasting that. And it would make sense, that's normally how these things work. Now everyone's getting buffs, so maybe it has a turn limit. I don't think there was any mention of that, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Alright, heals... Well, she has that ready again, so we'll just use that. Now, what was that defense piercing attack? This one, I think. Yeah, that's good damage. And Priya got knocked out before she could heal. And because I have two people who are knocked out, I get to fuse targets. Alright, let's hope Priya actually gets to use her thing this time. There we go. Full restore. Except for MP, of course. Debuff them again. Heal. Magic. One down. No, those are that's the buff, not the debuff. So it seemed to do decreased effect from before, so probably it decays over time. Yeah, presumably the amount decays with each round, and then that just puts it back up to the initial. Alright, I wanted him to attack with the defense piercing thing if I can find it again. There it is. And there we go. And a silly expression. But thank you. Yeah, I forget where that came from exactly, but button Q is a thing for basically being knocked out. Okay, he says, excuse us. We'll be leaving, basically. Yeah, and she's saying that the Holy Girl Knight Leon is on sale, or for sale. And so apparently that was sort of an extended ad in combat form. Which is kind of what I figured. Anyway, the Otherworld Labyrinth's crown has been obtained. Alec has no idea what's going on, but we got the crown back, so let's bring it back to Celsia. Okay, and the exit is just up ahead now, so we head outside, we return to the mansion, we go see Celsia. Oh, you've brought back the lost crown? Guzu I think was just like standing around kind of thing. Let me check that. Yep, slowness, hesitation, lingering, etc. Let's hurry it up. Where? Where else? The palace. Daijin, I believe, was a chancellor. Yeah, and I'm not sure how I recognize that as being Daijin. I think from Chrono Trigger. Anyway, it's like a chancellor, cabinet minister, something like that, saying, "What's the matter? You've called everyone together. It's something important." It's like, "Behold. Could this be?" Unsurprisingly, the Chancellor is a bit stunned. Apparently, this is the legendary crown that I believe that's the founder king of Shangra, lost in the Otherworld Labyrinth. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the same term Jade was using for how the Bizarre want to resurrect their kingdom in honor and all that. But apparently for this kingdom, their long and dear wish was this lost crown. And it seems the founder king promised to bestow the status of royalty on whoever brought it back. And who brought it back? Alec Rudolphi. It's like, hey, I never asked to become royalty. And yeah, now she's saying they're going to get married. I kind of figured that was where this was headed. The Chancellor is shocked, Alec is shocked. Yeah, we're both royalty now, so there's nothing to complain about, and if anyone wants to complain, just bring them here. Tina objects. PA also objects, though more calmly. And, yeah, it's like, say more, please? And she's addressing him, saying, think about it, there's only one of him. With all these rivals, did you really think just one of you could monopolize him? And, well, but I've been with him the longest. Childhood friends doesn't mean anything. And yeah, we're breaking the fourth wall again here. Basically saying she looked up the statistics of the kingdoms, whatever, but in short, there's an 80% chance of picking the mysterious transfer student who just appeared out of nowhere over the childhood friend. So, yeah, we're breaking the fourth wall and getting into harem anime tropes again. That's a sound of disappointment. Priya says she's just going to be by his side. And Celsia is saying if Alec gets a woman, well, he might break off the pact with Priya too. She seems not happy with that. Yeah, I'm having trouble with some of the details of this, but basically the gist of it saying, if you're royalty, you can have as many wives as you want. You can have Priya and... You can have Tina and Prie, but of course I'll be number one. Tina's not happy about the idea of giving Alec over to someone else, but better that than having him leave. And Prie also wants to be with him. And he's basically telling them not to rationalize this, and saying, well, fine, now that it's come to this. But Celsia just goes on, she's saying, well, it looks like Tina and Prie have accepted it. Pretty much. Well, Alec, you just need to give in and... Wait, where's Alec gone? Celsia and Tina look around. Alec has apparently slipped out into the plaza, and Prie has basically hidden her presence and followed after him. And she's ordering that they be captured and to close the palace gate, and... basically release the guards and the investigators, inquisitors, whatever, and seal the borders. A bit of an overaction. He seems to think so too. And after that, the adventure of Celsia and Tina and others chasing after Alec after he escaped into a dungeon begins, but that is another story. And the credits. So yeah, I kind of figured the way things are going, it would end up being with Celsia saying, well, if you can't decide between them, I'll just resolve things by having you pick me. It's been kind of obvious for a while that she likes him. In kind of a belligerent sort of way, though. So, yeah. There's the credits again, we got the voices up there. We got the background music and the sources for them. We got sound effects and those sources. I forget, did we go through the credits at the end of the main story? I think so. Or no, I did something and it paused, I think. Anyway, this is the actual end of this game. There is a sequel. I will probably be coming to it later on. It features the same main cast, same setting, etc. some little while later. And there is an in-universe excuse for why you're starting over from level 1 and rebuilding your party and all that instead of carrying over from this game. But they can't very well have you start the game at max level with all your skills and a full party. But in any case, this has been Dungeon Breaker. I think that's pretty much everything. There may be a few little things here and there I missed, possibly a monster or two, but I think we're pretty much cleared everything. As I recall, there is one last thing in CG mode, though. And here it is. The next to last thing in CG mode, which was unlocked at the end of the main story, was the monster images. The last thing which unlocks after the post-game is girl monster images, which apparently includes her. We have Caracal, Healer, Wizard Armor, Peddler, Samurai Master, Antenna Mage, Twin Tail, Devlin, Kaide, and Leon. But we do not have Leen, Prie, or Tina, even though they are all at least technically monster girls, because we never actually face them in combat, so they don't have combat sprites. Yeah, this has been Dungeon Breaker. We're pretty much all concluded here. The only other things I could think of to possibly do are maxing out everyone's levels, and really there's no point to that except for bragging rights, so yeah, I'd say we're pretty much done. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to start with next. I was thinking about doing Zeta's World, the remake of Zeux's World. I'm still going to do that eventually. I don't think quite next, maybe after the next thing. I've recently got a pack of Metroidvanias games from Steam, and some of them are pretty well known, like Hollow Knight. I think what I'm probably going to end up doing is try out one of those that I've never heard of and see how that goes. So, we'll see. I'm not going to have to translate it on the fly anyway, but not sure how editing and all that will work out. I mean, this whole thing's been an experiment with doing recordings of playthroughs in the first place, so yeah. And I'm having trouble finding the time to do just whatever anyway, so there's a good chance if I don't do it for something like this, I might never get around to playing it. That's kind of endemic when it comes to Steam games from what I've heard. A lot of people have games just sitting in their libraries untouched for who knows how long. But anyway, this has been Dungeon Breaker, this has been Arafellan. I might have like an interlude episode of some more Zelda glitches or something before going into a next game, but yeah, for now. Hope you enjoyed, come back next time and we'll see what we're doing then.